I've been publishing YouTube content. You have too.
Uh-huh.
My revenue from AI related videos, when you look at an impression basis, is roughly 4x higher on my AI videos than non-AI videos.
I'm looking at mine right now. But that's interesting. So are you making more AI videos now?
No, I don't really care for the YouTube videos, but it just goes to show anything related to AI, companies are spending an arm and a leg on marketing,
Yep.
which means if you're a publisher, you can, or a creator, you can end up making way more ad revenue.
Yep.
But as a business, if you're in the AI space, bidding for that audience, you're going to spend an arm and a leg right now based on this data.
Yeah. So the RPM on this one, I made a Manus video. It got 176,000 views. The RPM, so revenue per 1,000 views, was 3.25, which is not that high. I'm going to pick another one. But that one wasn't that high. But that one got a lot of views.
I don't really talk about Manus too much, but when I talk about ChatGPT or a lot of those other products out there, my ad revenue is pretty good.
Yeah. So I have one here on ChatGPT that I'm pulling up. So revenue on this one, $6.42.
So it's good.
Yeah. What was the one that you saw, the RPM? Do you remember?
No, because my team's the one who told me it was 4x. I don't ever check the revenue numbers.
Yeah. I mean, your revenue numbers, I mean, our revenue numbers on this thing just goes back to funding the team. Yeah.
Same.
And then on this one, ChatGPT, over the right way to use ChatGPT, revenue per milli, $6.75.
Yeah, I know we're getting, what my team's told me is we're getting closer to 10 grand a month in revenue from YouTube. We're not at 10 grand yet, but we're getting closer.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, cool.
Still can't pay for your costs.
No, still can't pay for the cost. Sadly, nowhere near.
How is do you feel that your YouTube's doing better now that you've kind of, are you getting in a groove with it? What I realized with mine is like I need to have more control over the packaging, which means I want 4 headlines and 4 thumbnail concepts get the idea down first before we start. Like, the editing only does so much at the end of the day. It's nice, but I think the idea matters a lot more and the packaging matters a lot more.
It's been working out really well for me. And I'll give you an example on this. You know, Nick heads up my sales. I don't know if it's US or globally, but it's in some
Pretty sure it's
regions.
globally.
And he sent me a message on Wednesday. New video on AI traffic is very good. Already sent it to a prospect. I usually don't get.
Oh, cool. He sends it to prospects. That's a good idea.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And then I got a message from 𝗔𝗕𝗢𝗨𝗧. I should respond to him. Was a good one. And same thing.
What does it say? What did you talk about there?
The new SEO, winning in AI's trust, not just ranking. I don't know what the rest of the title was. Thanks. Hope all is well. I just texted him back. He sent me that text on Wednesday. My bad, Alex, if you're listening to
It's
this.
okay.
But yeah, so we're not focusing on just pure views. Like, of course, if I talk about how to get rich from AI, I'm going to get more views, or in theory, I should get more views. I more so am optimizing for our ideal customer type. And what we found is the exact formula, or the best formula, is I spend, I don't know how many minutes now per video, call it 30 minutes to hour per video scripting. AJ, who you know, spends another 5 hours taking that to get the script down even more. For each video on top of my time.
Yeah.
And then the editing, AJ's very anal on the editing. I think his team does an exceptionally good job, but the cost per hour on that is just through the roof.
If you're in B2B, here's the deal. LinkedIn account-based marketing sucks, but it doesn't have to. With Carrot, it allows you to create personalized ads towards your customers and also personalized landing pages that align with the ads, so you're gonna have higher conversions, and influence pipeline reporting to prove that your ABM works. So if you wanna learn more, just go to carrot.ai and you can join the waitlist. Again, it's carrot, KARROT.ai, and we'll see you on the other side.
My take on it is, so from you doing the Loom outlines, I think that's really important. But now what I'm going to integrate into that is, hey, it takes me like maybe anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes to workshop packaging that I like. And then ChatGPT can create images, right? So for thumbnails I like. I think Mr. Beast obsesses over that. I'm like, whenever I've done that in the past, it's done well. So I'm like, I'm going to go back to doing that on top of the Loom outline to help it do even better. Because it's like, there's no reason why. It's like, why does the Manus one have 176,000 views and then some of these other ones, like, not that much?
And the content's just as good.
Yeah, it comes. I think some of my other content's better, right? Like, you feel like it's better, you know it's better, but it comes down to the packaging.
Yes, and we do a lot of tests with headlines, and we also do a lot of tests with images, and we go over them before we even publish the video.
Yeah.
We try to get somewhat of a consensus internally of which ones we want to test.
That's important. Like, I don't think we spend enough time on that internally, and so we're going to spend more time on it.
And then even with the scripting, we spend a lot of time with how are we going to get good sound bites in advance, and which ones are we going to cut and use for social before we even start recording.
You know that the other tools, so you know Manus, right? And you know GenSpark, the other one, the other Chinese company. So they saw my Manus video, and then they so their COO got on a call with me, and their marketing leader got on a call with me, and they're looking at trying to figure out how to sponsor this podcast or whatever, because they see that we're just nerding out on AI all the time, right? Yeah. And I said, hey, I basically said we wanted a DreamHost deal, but
are they well funded?
100 million.
So they're well funded.
Decent, yeah. But anyway,
they can afford the DreamHost deal.
Yeah, they can afford the DreamHost deal. But the CEO was like, smart guy, very crafty. He's like, well, instead of paying you guys, how about I just get you all these other AI people onto your podcast or whatever? I'm like, oh, very, very cheeky. I'm like, but no, we're not gonna do. I can get those people myself. Like, why do I need your help for that, right? But it just goes to show you that these videos will help you not only attract clients but also potential partnerships, because there are angles to work with him other than just like a content thing, right? And that's how we're talking. So